Why is your outlook different on Chicago?
Uh, I think my outlook is different on Chicago because I'm a person who have spent a lot of time in multiple places in Chicago. I am not just that one neighborhood person. And I know a lot of people in Chicago who don't like to leave their neighborhood, don't like to travel to the west side or the north side if they're from the south side or the east side. I was indulged in like a lot of sports and a lot of activities as a child, so I've been all around the city. So I think my outlook is different because I've met so many different people. Like, I'm not just speaking for, people that are like me that I'm close with. I speak for people who I'm not close with and just met in passing because at some point, everybody impacts your life regardless of if they know it or not. So I think my outlook on Chicago is just a little different because I see Chicago as the most opportunistic place like ever because it's just so much to do. And I don't see Chicago how most people see it, and everybody wants to get away and get out, and I want to make it right here because I see what Chicago can be. And I know what it already is. I know the shit that people don't know. So, and that's the fact that you can have safety, you can have fun, you can learn, you can work hard here, and you can live here. Like, this is not a place that you can come to and like lose unless you personally just have it in you to lose. If you just determined to lose, then you will. But if you determined to win, grind, hustle, and work for what you want, this is the perfect place. So I think that's why my outlook on Chicago is different, is because I know that.
So recently, we all have seen the mass shooting on the internet with the guy running in at the grocery store. How you feel about that? Wait, before you answer that, should TikTok and the police be responsible? And if not, who should be held responsible?
Ooh. Well, first of all, to me, the police are kind of always responsible simply because too many things have happened to where there is no system in place. Like, at some point by now, there should be some type of protocol, some type of system, more eyes, looking at the things that are going on. TikTok is just another social media platform. TikTok is TikTok. I've seen stuff on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It don't matter. That you can't just blame it all on TikTok. But I think this particular shooting was a very good look at white supremacy. Like, that was a very recent thing that has happened that we can go back and research and like look deeper in certain numbers that are incorporated with. Not to be sitting here like a conspiracy theorist. It's just I read. And yeah, that was definitely a white supremacy attack. TikTok pretty much saved us because we wouldn't know what the fuck be going on if certain people don't post certain things, If they could, the country would hide everything from us, literally everything. So I ain't mad at the TikTokers. Not a fan of the police, obviously, and yeah, that shit is sick. It shouldn't still be going on. Like, ever since Columbine, when folks shot up the school, it should have been system in place. It don't make no sense.
I heard you say books. Who's your favorite author?
I don't really have one, but my favorite author will probably be maybe Toni Morrison. I like August Wilson. I think Kevin Hart has nice books. I think Michelle Obama's books is nice. Like, these are like, I don't know, not real, older authors that I can like say I, grew up with or something like that. But yeah, I like Toni Morrison, and in terms of poetry, Maya Angelou and stuff like that, I always go back and read poetry now at an older age than when, we were kind of assigned to read it at a younger age. I can understand it differently now. So yeah.
Recently, I just seen you this past weekend at like what was it, like a back to school event? What was it? What was
I went to From the Go Fest.
Give us some more.
True Star Media is a media platform. They have a magazine as well. They've been around for years. True Star Media puts together this From the Go Fest. I think this year was their second annual From the Go Fest with Cowboy headlining. So yeah, it was just a festival to bring Chicago together. It was for the kids. It was free, completely free. They had some vendors there, selling T-shirts, selling food. People, I think, a up and coming candidate that was plans on running for mayor was there. Yeah, I met a bunch of artists. It was a great networking opportunity. I finessed my way backstage. So yeah, I ended up, meeting Sasha Go Hard, the cast of The Shy, flicking up with them. It was just a great networking experience. Got some followers that day. I didn't get to perform. I wasn't on the bill to perform, but that's because they sleep. So I already told them next year they need to make sure I'm on the bill to bring people out, because in my opinion, when you book people for your festival, you assume that the people that are booked have fans or are well known or whatever the case may be. And I know for a fact, if I got a show, my people showing up. So they need to invite me next time so people can really, really come. The crowd didn't really come until later in the day because, like everybody knows, that's when the bigger artists are going to perform. That's when the headliners are going to perform. And I feel like the newer artists or the more unknown artists, they didn't get the proper recognition or the proper crowd that they deserved, because it was some good talent. But they didn't get that just because I guess they didn't have the fan base. But I feel like that's still on True Star, because y'all should bring people out. Book people who got fan base if you want people to come. Simple.
Recently, we all seen what's going on with the verses. Who you got, Usher or Chris Brown?
I don't want to do this no more. I'm gonna go, cause I don't know. I'm truly, 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 genuinely a fan of both. But I know for a fact that the verses has come down to two things: what is being played and the performance that you deliver. So both of these artists are top performers and real talents. They're not fake talents. There is not going to be none of that Ray J ass shit. It's going to be some real talent. So, in my true, honest to God opinion, I'm sorry, I forgot. If Usher plays the right songs, Usher. There we go. Just because Chris Brown has enough hits and he has the right hits and he's going to come. He's talented. He's going to flip around the stage. All of that's going to be nice. But I just think it's too many generations mixed up, and Usher kind of meets all of them, if that makes sense. Usher got something for our parents. He got something for us that we know, that we grew up on, that we sang in the backseat of the car. It's going to be nostalgic for us. And even for the younger people, the 20-year-olds and stuff coming up, Usher just dropped a song with City Girls, you know what I'm saying? So he's staying relevant. There's plenty of genres that he going to, touch. And I think it's going to be a lot of nostalgia. So he's going to bring more nostalgia. I think he will. So that's why I would think Usher would win. But Chris Brown, he definitely got us, I was born in 96, so you can do the math, how old I am right now. So he definitely got us. But I'm still going to go with Usher, just because.